homies, welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of my 30 before 30. I am so hyped and excited. I have hit the ground running, and here's just a couple of things that's on my bucket list that I want to accomplish before I turn 30 years old. I heard that when you turn 30, it like really hurts the body slows down, it's painful, it's like a very painful experience. So I'm just kidding. But I do want to get some things out of the way in my 20s. Like coming into my 20s, I had such high expectations for myself. I think I was really hard on myself actually. Like I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then you realize like life will hit you like no other and slow you down. So there is a couple of things that you can get in control of. When I was 20 years old, I knew nothing about manifesting, and I knew nothing about half the things, or more than half the things that I know now. And so I just kind of want to like use the knowledge that I've gained through my 20s. And so for my last lap, I want to make sure that I put those things out there and see what happens, and see if I manifest all these good things. So in part 1, if you didn't see that video, I opened up the gifts for my best friend and for my mom. And so now I had gotten all my gifts, and so I can tell you guys what I got. So my brother got me a Apple Pencil, and there we go. So yeah, he got me the Apple Pencil. I was super excited to get this because I wanted to like just do more things. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been doing like dabbling in like graphic designing or creating like different cute things. So videos and using Canva, and on my bucket list you'll see why I would need this as well. I think I would need it for that reason. And then my boo got me the iPad Pro, the 12.9 inch, and so yes, your girl is happy. I am going to be editing, creating, just having so much fun with this. Like I am so happy for this. Like I wanted this so that I could make different content for other people. I have customers now, and that's also on my bucket list, so we'll go over that. So these two things I am so excited about using. I cannot wait to just like create cute things with them. So yeah. My best friend got me some shelves for my office, so that's something that I can't hold up right now, but when I decorate the office and we're moving to our house and everything like that, you guys will be able to see that, and I'll just make reference. It's super cute though. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so on my bucket list, I have everything broken down into life, work, and fun. And so there was like 10 things, or yeah, like 10 things in each category. And the first category we're gonna go over is work, because my 20s was for schooling, learning, building my resume, building my knowledge. In my 30s, I'm gonna be putting it out there like, boom, I have arrived, you know? So before I turn 30, for work-related things, the number one thing as a realtor, I want to make $5 million in sales. And that is from now, we're in July, to next July. I want to have $5 million in sales on both the seller and the buyer side. So however that falls, that's what your girl want to do. Another thing that I want to do is I want to be a high school teacher. I want to teach psychology because I have a really cool degree in psychology. My field of psychology is super dope, and I think that's something that a lot of high schoolers will be able to use and work with. I had a girlfriend that told me that I can use my degree to like just not even be a teacher, but to like kind of partner with the school board. But that's really big on the grand scheme of things, and I don't think I want to tackle that. But I will like to be probably an online psychology teacher for high school students. And that's work related. The third thing on my list for work related is I had like a really big company that I had applied for a couple of months ago, right before the COVID started. And the job offer came with a six-figure salary, and COVID happened and kind of put a stop to the hiring process. I did get a job. They did call me and say, you got the job. And so I was over the moon excited, y'all. I was already picturing my new purses, my shoes, everything that I was gonna be buying. But COVID happened and that kind of slowed down. However, last week I did talk to the regional manager. He texted me and was like, hey, we haven't forgot about you. We just waiting for the green light from the head office to continue the hiring process. And that was really exciting for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up teaching or I'm gonna be working for this big company. It is a nationwide company, and y'all, 6 figures, teachers don't make that. So, but I still don't know what I would pick because there's pros and cons on both sides, and I just want to kind of like make the right decision, not just based off the one. I do want to create 4 streams of income. I currently have 2. One is a side hustle, so it doesn't really count, but I want 4 solid streams of income, and that is something that I will hope to accomplish before I turn 30. So you guys will have to follow along and see if I accomplish those things. Also, what I want to do for work related, I do want to like learn how to network more and like put myself out there and meet people. I know on social media I seem so like such a butterfly, but I am not. Like, I do not post like my personal issues, and I probably would never do that. However, I do want to start like reaching out to people like, hey girl, how are you? Like, I'm in the same field as you. I like what you do, and just kind of like network with people on social media or in real life, just in general. And so that is something that I want to do. But I'm still so shy and so like to myself when I'm in public, and I don't want to be that way. In my 30s, I want to like really be confident to speak my truth and speak who I am. So that's just like basic work things. I don't have much on that work list. I think it was just 5. Do the fun. So just fun, what I want to do for myself that has nothing to do with being a mom or a wife or whatever other role I have or will have in my 30s. So for fun, I want to go to a different Caribbean island other than Antigua. Y'all, I know I sleep and think about Antigua all day, so I don't need to go to Antigua as much as I thought I did. Although all of my family are there, I'm probably gonna go to Antigua once a year. I do want to visit another island, so maybe Puerto Rico or Cuba, Jamaica. The tickets to Jamaica is always cheap. I'm just a little bit afraid of like the dangers of Jamaica. St. Kitts, I want to go to St. Kitts or Trinidad or something like that. So I do want to go out to a different Caribbean country and experience their culture. Then I want to go skinny dipping. I know that sounds really, really skanky, but maybe that's something I can convince my husband to do if we go to like a hotel or something. Maybe in the Caribbean somewhere, you know. I want to get another tattoo. I have like my tattoo is like this big. I want to get like a real tattoo. Although my husband said I'm not a tattoo person, and I probably agree with him, I just want to get one more tattoo. I already have an idea of what I would want in my head. So yeah, I'm gonna get another tattoo. I want to go on a shopping spree. Like, I've never gone on a shopping spree. I've never went to this store, that store, this store, that store, all together at once, and it's usually I just go somewhere and get an outfit and come back. I never go on a shopping spree. So I do want to go on a shopping spree and just have some fun, like cash out, you know. If I sell that $5 million worth of homes, I'm definitely gonna go on a shopping spree. That goes without saying. Another thing I want to do is a professional photo shoot for myself, just like not for branding, not for work, not for anything else, and not like something that's like revealing, but I do want to get like my makeup done, my hair done, and have somebody style me and just have like a fun photo shoot. Like, that is something that I want to do for fun consistently. Like, I'm very consistent on my personal page, but on my business page, am not as engaged and active as I am on my personal page. And so I want to be able to like blog on both. And I think what holds you back is that, or I can speak for myself, is that like you feel like you don't have the followers, you feel like you don't have the support that you that you want, and so that you're not putting out that content. And I know I saw one content creator say something really big. It was that you need to nurture and give material and content to the little that you have, and then you will see it grow. So I just want to become more consistent with vlogging. I want to host a dinner party, y'all. Like, not y'all meet me at Raw Sushi or wherever. Raw Sushi happens to be one of my favorite restaurants. But I want to have a dinner party where I am cooking, I am decorating, I am making the drinks, I am just like the host, like actual host. I want to host a real life dinner party. I feel like that makes you so adultish. That means like you're a real adult. I think I want to get rid of things that I don't need. So that's like clothes, whatever things that I gathered in my 20s, I want to throw it away and like change out the things that I don't need, okay? Like just declutter. And I think once I declutter, I can also do the third thing that's on my list, or we're not keeping numbers, we're not keeping up with the numbers. I'll also have on my list that I want to put up my laundry. So weekly, I want to be able to put up all of my laundry. And I think the reason why I don't do that is because I have so much home clothes, like clothes that you wear at home. Last year, I threw out all kind of things, talking about, oh, I don't need no home clothes, I'm barely ever home, I go out, I'm doing things, and then when I come home, I'm chilling in that clothes until I go to sleep. And then 2020 come, and all I do is stay at home. So now, it's like, I don't have any home clothes, because I have all my outgoing clothes, and then Corona happened, so yeah, a whole mixed up. I want to go kayaking, and I want to do a water sport. So a water sport as in like jet skiing on my own, or because I've done jet skiing, but as a rider, like I didn't drive the jet ski. I want to do jet skiing. I want to do, and I'm going to do kayaking, but I want to do like parasailing, or you know, one of the things that you're like holding on to the back and like they're dragging you or something. I want to do those in the middle of the ocean. So I think that would be super cool. Or scuba diving, something with the ocean. Okay, y'all, so don't judge me, but I am really, really bad with BET movies. Like, I don't think I have seen 90% of like the historic black movies, like The Wood and Baby Boy, and like Stella Got Her Groove Back. I don't even know, I'm like running out of the names already. I just have not watched a lot of black movies that I should know, and I want to write them all down, create a playlist either on Netflix, YouTube, or whatever wherever I can find them, and watch them, because like that's so uncultured of me to not have watched these movies. And I know the references from like The Shade Room, but I don't know the movies, and so that's something I need to do before I turn 30. So I'm a cooker. Although I burnt those eggs, I don't know what happened. I put the eggs on, and I was gonna just like get them done while I do the video, and then whatever. I just forgot the eggs were on the pot. So I want to do a herb garden because I like thyme and sage and barley and all these different herbs I love cooking with, and I just want to have my own little herb garden so that I can have fresh ingredients. So that's one thing I want to do. Next to that garden, I want to plant a pineapple. I want to plant and grow a pineapple. Like, the country that I'm from is known for having sweet, sweet black pineapples. I love pineapples. I love Hawaii, who is big on pineapples. And I haven't grown a pineapple, and I think you can grow them in Florida. So I want to grow a pineapple, and I'm probably gonna do that this early on in the 29th journey. I'm probably gonna do a pineapple real soon. This should have been under work, but it's fun for me because I don't really need to know how to do this, but I do want to learn how to do it, and that's to use Photoshop. My best friend is a Photoshop expert, and so I'm just gonna ask her to just find a time for her to like show me a little bit of stuff on Photoshop. That's one thing. And oh, I'm always in Publix. Always. I don't have to show you all my bank statements. They say Publix sometimes twice a day. That means I'm collecting a whole bunch of plastic bags. And so now I shop at Publix and Sprouts, and they both have like green bags that you can use and reuse. Sprouts actually take 5 cents off every purchase if you bring back the green bags. 5 cents ain't nothing. But I do want to go green a little bit in that sense, and so I want to start using recycling bags at the grocery store. That sounds dumb, but yeah, I'm all about going green. Two girls going green. I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow. I want to start wearing makeup twice a week. I'm gonna put on makeup on my face. Like, get up, wash my face, do my eyebrows, put on some eyeshadow, at least put on a little bit of foundation. I don't use makeup like at all. Like, I feel like my skin doesn't need it, but it won't help being a little girly and like kind of dolling yourself up a little bit. You know, like right now I don't even have on a foundation. Can you tell I don't have on a foundation? See, I don't need it. Period. But I do want to start wearing like foundation and stuff like that, like foundation, mascara, and the whole works. So twice a week, I'm gonna put on some makeup and look presentable in the place. Leave the house looking presentable. Yoga. I used to do yoga so much before I got a boyfriend, and then he became my husband and all that stuff. And then I just stopped. Like, just stopped. Like, I didn't go to yoga anymore at all. I didn't even practice. I didn't do anything yoga wise. So I want to start doing yoga again. I'm gonna start by going to this place in Cooper City called Stretch, and they pretty much stretch. They stretch your body, and then so once I do the stretch therapy a couple of times, I think I'm gonna just work my way back into yoga, because then I'll be flexible again. I won't start back from scratch. So that's something I'm gonna do before I turn 30. Yeah. Guys, I've never ever been on a diet, like ever been on a diet. And a diet isn't just to lose weight. You can be on a diet to just like be healthier and like to just like have energy. And I haven't had a lot of energy lately, so I'm gonna go on like a full-on diet, like either like the keto diet or yeah, I think just the keto diet. Honestly, I don't think it's another diet that I would do. What other diet is there? I feel like the keto diet just like took over. Whatever, I'm gonna try the keto diet. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna try to do it for like a whole month and see how it makes me feel health-wise. Like if I feel lighter, or if I feel more, if I have more energy, or whatever the case is. I think they say if you could do like a vegan diet, the vegan diet, I can probably do, which is opposite of keto. Or is it? I don't even know. Anyway, if I do a vegan diet, I heard that gives you a lot of energy, cleans up your skin, so I could probably do that for a week, sis. I ain't going over a week. I can't. No. I need my meat. I don't run. I don't walk fast. I don't jog. I don't do none of that. But I do ride bikes. And I want to ride my bike for 5 miles. Is that even long? I don't even think that's long, but I want to ride my bike for 5 miles. I think that's doable for me. And it'll make me feel good about myself. I want to do a marathon, but I just know I'm not capable of running that long. Like, I know you're capable of doing whatever you put your mind to. You can do whatever you mind and whatever you manifest and all that stuff. I cannot run a marathon, but I can probably ride my bike for the same distance, and maybe that's something that I should look into and see if they have stuff like that. So, and I want to do a paint run. If we ever get out of this coronavirus rut, I want to do one of those paint or like the smoke thing. Those look pretty fun. I'll probably do the shortest length. Have you guys ever seen those videos where people pay for their food at the drive-thru and then they also pay for the car behind them? As like just a paying it forward thing. I want to try to do that. Like, I'm so cheap, sis. I ain't paying for no stranger's food. And what if I pay for a racist food? What if I pay? Scratch it. I'm not doing it. Never mind. I'm not doing that one. What are some other ways I could pay it forward though, guys? That I like a good pay it forward to a stranger. I guess what I do on my business page is that I give out coffee sometimes. It's like, hey guys, you can use this barcode at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts and get coffee. Is that considered paying it forward? Because, but then again, it's the same thing. What if I pay it forward to somebody that's racist? I guess it don't matter. If you paying it forward, you do it out of goodness of your heart, so it don't matter. So ever since we became parents, we haven't gone on like a vacation where it's just me and him gone somewhere for a day or two just to relax and like enjoy each other's company. So a vacation will be really, really good to do this year before I turn 30. So I'm gonna plan a vacation. Where should we go, guys? Another thing on my list is to go to a different island other than Antigua. And so maybe we could do a vacation to Jamaica or Puerto Rico or Cuba, just to get away. Maybe even the Key West or somewhere else. I've been to Key West though, so I don't think that would count. I do want to go to a new Caribbean island that I've never been to. Last but not least, and I feel like this is the most important one to me, and that's why I'm saving it for last, is that I want to sponsor a young lady from my village in Antigua, and that means from whatever age I start sponsoring her from until she becomes an adult. I want to be able to help her buy school supplies or buy, you know, just like feed her sometimes, or like when I'm in the island, when I'm on the island, I want to be able to pick her up and go hang out with her, go to the beach, and kind of just mentor her. So I do want to sponsor someone from my village. I do now currently work along with the primary school that I went to with the girls in that school, and I'm doing something really big and something really special for them this year. So I'm super excited about that because that will be happening in August. And so yeah, but I do want to sponsor at least one young lady from whatever age I pick her up from till she becomes an adult, and hopefully we have like a friendship that lasts a long time. So that's a big for me as well. I think I said 30 things, y'all. I think I said all 30. So that's it. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see me doing these 30 things as they happen. I'm probably gonna vlog some of the bigger things, but I'm not gonna really like just make this into a channel about my 30 things. I might vlog a couple of them, but they will all be on my Instagram as I do them. I'm also gonna write this down and make it like really, really cute, Pinteresty. Probably gonna post it on Pinterest to inspire other people. And if this inspired you to create your own 30 before 30, or just whatever age group you are, like if you're 25, you're like, I want to do this before I'm 26, or I want to do this before 2022, or whatever it is, if I inspired you in some way to create a list of things that you want to be intentional about doing, let me know. Follow me on Instagram, slide in my DMs, show me your 30 before 30 list, and we'll help keep each other accountable that way. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.